Hello again. Well, today I'm going to be talking about these, and these are the Grado SR80e headphones. And if you saw my earlier video, basically I got these because they saved me £30 when I bought this, the Dragonfly Cobalt, of which more, I don't know, whenever I get around to it. Anyway, so when I first, and I got them because I really like the styling of them. Now I know it's probably, you know, given the Beats generation or all, they're probably not very fashionable, but I really like them. They're actually surprisingly comfortable, although you know it's very sort of plasticky. There's a good bit of friction here, and I found that it was very easy to get them in the right sort of space for my ears, and they didn't slip down at all. And this must be a sort of metal curved headband. It provides just about the right pressure. The headphone wires are kind of on a Y system here, but this is quite, you know, thick, and it appears very well made. One thing I did have problems with was the 3.5mm plug. This bit here, the sheath or whatever it is quite thick, and for my iPad and my phone I've got a case on them, and I found that it was really difficult to get it in. In fact, you know, I couldn't get it to work on the iPad at all. Anyway, so overall, you know, very pleased with how they look and their comfort. Sound wise, it's interesting. I bought them and I put them on. This is a couple of weeks ago now, and my first thought was, wow, you know, these are really bright. And I think I was listening to the you know, the John Vangelis album, the Friends of Mr. Cairo at the time, and I thought, well, that's a bit bright for me. So what I'll do is I'll let them run in, and I put on some, you know, some white noise for a bit, and then some music, and kept them on. And I've been listening to them now regularly over the past week, and I'd like to say, you know, that sort of treble emphasis has subsided, but I don't think it has terribly much. And I think if you were treble sensitive, you'd probably wish to have a good listen to these before you actually buy them. And in thinking about them, I'm brought to mind of a review I read once, and this bloke said that, oh well, when I'm doing critical listening, what I do is I turn the lights off, and I, you know, make sure there's no distractions. And I tried to do sort of critical listening with these earlier on, you know, and I started off listening to various rock tracks. I listened to Light My Fire by the Doors, and I was you know, I felt that the sound stage is very good for those. You know, you kind of Ray Manzarek's organs seemed to you know, definitely outside my head on the left, and there was whoever was playing the bass on the right, and I thought that, you know, the sound stage and that was very good. And after a while, I kind of forgot what I was doing. I got, you know, more into the music, and I ended up after about an hour or two singing along to Creedence Clearwater Revival. You know, Fortunate Son, like an idiot. You'd be glad I didn't film that. And I think that's what sums these up. If I wanted to do a critical listening view of them, I could say, well, you know, they are maybe a bit bright. There's, you know, the bass, the mid bass is there, but the below that there's not much bass. The upper mid range is a bit coarse and treble, and I could talk about all those things, but I think that misses the point. The point is that when you listen to these, there's an immediacy, and there's a vibrancy, and it's a bit like in some ways listening to a live concert. You know, you go there and it's not going to be perfect. You know, it's not going to be like, you know, how it is when they do the studio recordings of their songs, but it's the live immediacy of it. And this is what these do. So they're not tonally perfect by any means, but they're vibrant. They're exciting. I used to sometimes come and think, oh, I'll relax. I'll put on a bit of jazz and headphones. Read a book, wind down before I go to bed. You can't do that with these. I tried, and I couldn't, because they're very much sort of get up and go style headphones. So overall, I'm not certainly going to listen to them for everything, and I'm certainly not going to listen to them if I want to critically analyse something. But for fun and enjoyment, I really like them. So hope that's been of interest to you. Thanks for watching.